Before we get into this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. It makes all the difference. Have you ever wondered what would happen if an 80s high school prom wasn't just about awkward slow dancing, big hair, and who wore the shiniest dress, but also featured a series of mysterious disappearances and a killer lurking in the shadows? That's exactly what the new Fear Street movie is promising in its just released trailer as Netflix heads back in time for another round of slasher mayhem. After earning a devoted following with its first chilling trilogy, the Fear Street saga is back, shifting its sights to the neon-lit, synth-drenched world of late 1980s prom night. This time, instead of taking just inspiration from R.L. Stein's original books, the story sticks closer to the page. The new film draws directly from the 1992 novel The Prom Queen, dropping us right into Shadyside High at its most dramatic time of year. The high school's popular girls are battling it out for the coveted prom crown. Everything changes when an unlikely outsider suddenly snags a spot in the running, uh, right as the other nominees start to vanish, one by one. Suddenly, the biggest concern isn't what dress to wear or who's arriving in a limo, but making it to graduation in one piece. And this revival of Fear Street doesn't go easy on the scares either. Um, um, the movies have a reputation for being bloodier and more intense than the books that teens use to stash in their backpacks, with a solid R rating to prove that for it would, even the author, R.L., is the very similar. And Stein was surprised to see the on-screen adaptation take such a grisly turn, but he clearly got a kick out of seeing his stories get the slasher treatment. Prom Queen is stacked with a fresh cast, ready to scream and scheme their way through prom night. India Fowler takes the lead as Laurie Granger, with Susanna Sun, Fina Straza, and Ella Rubin rounding out the group of hopefuls turned terrified teens. The supporting cast is nothing to sneeze at, featuring familiar faces like Chris Klein, Lily Taylor, and Ariana Greenblatt, who knows a thing or two about surviving fictional disasters. And true horror fans already know the feeling whenever it seems like the end of the road for an iconic series, there's always a sequel hiding in the shadows. And while nothing's official yet, the rumor mill is buzzing that more Fear Street stories could be on the way. RL is Stein himself quietly mentioned that Netflix had writers working behind the scenes so fans can keep their hopes alive and maybe their doors locked. And with all this talk about disappearing prom queens, it's safe to say the only thing scarier than Shady Side's prom is finding out your date can dance the moonwalk, but only backwards out the nearest exit. Um, so, with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, see you next time.